Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
A lot of times people say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Imperfection is a gift. Now try and repeat it to yourself. Imperfection is a gift. Write it on the paper, say it out loud, say it to yourself. Say it 10 times, 100 times, 10, 20, 30,000 times until you understand how you find your beauty. My name is Malika, and on today's speech, I'm going to talk about you. Because honestly saying, you look so ugly. Why are you so fat? Why don't you hit the gym? Why don't you work out? Why are you so thin? Are you starving yourself? Look at your pimples. I understand you're a teenager. Okay, that was an older joke. But not at all, because a part of you, a small part of you actually took personally what I just said right now. Maybe it was not me who told you that, maybe it was someone else. Maybe you've never been told such things, but something or someone made you think like, yes, probably I need to change myself. But in fact, can you get it to me? In fact, these people are the most beautiful creatures on earth. Plato once famously said, "Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder." How would you define it? I'm going to answer that question right now. Last time when you looked at the mirror, did you start counting the angles of the bodies? Did you start seeking out those imperfections? And I'm sure there were some parts that you were not proud of. But you didn't put your mind to the idea that that is okay. That is you. That is your identity. I know one hand of this problem, I know. Social media. As long as you're the user of social media, your ideology changes. As long as you're the user of social media, you start learning the stereotypes of how to be closely accepted by the society. As long as you use social media, the next thing happens. I might tell you, cut up all your clothes. You'd say no. Cut your veins. You'd say no. Jump off the roof. You'd say no. But what if I say, do some injections or plastic surgery? It might cost you, a better appearance. Starve yourself to death. Eat like a horse because it would be good for your shape. Why are we allowing society to dictate us what to look like? We mentally buy into those trends. We're constantly attempting to turn our appearance into a better version of it. Why? What for? For the purpose of feeling more comfortable and more acceptable with the society. Social media is a starting point of concepts like bullying, self-hatred, body shaming. I know one very funny hypothesis, but very true one. Women body shame men for something they cannot control, which is height. Men body shame women for something they cannot control, which is weight. Funny, right? Interesting. I'm not Jordan Peterson to make such psychological conclusions, but I make one. So listen. If you cannot control your appearance and who you are, then it's not called beautiful. If all is controlled and perfect, then it is trend. Now imagine society, imagine people around us, their minds are full of trends. We've got people who create those trends. We've got us who blindly follow those trends. We've got the source of trends, which is social media. Then we wonder why we're not happy with ourselves. In fact, the global beauty industry was more than $500 billion. The global education industry is only worth less than $6 billion. So much money spent on not being content with ourselves. You need to be proud of yourself. You need to be. Because the word beauty is something that changes over time and place. If you're body shamed here, then you're placed there, easy. Let's say South Korea. South Korea holds on to very strict standards of beauty. Skinny bodies, right? How about Africa? The big sizes are praised there. If you go to South Korea and, they see obese people and they say, like, why don't you work out? Back in Africa, they would say, where did you get the food? At times, when Leonardo da Vinci was drawing his most famous picture, Mona Lisa, it was fashionable for women to shave their eyebrows and backs of their heads. What for? Again, for the sake of beauty. Your thick eyebrows might be the standard of beauty in the future, trust me. Okay, I shouldn't go there, I understand. Your thick eyebrows might be the standard of beauty in the future. That's why you don't need to change yourself. Your identity is what distinguishes you from others. I've got a very good example. We had the best teacher in Cambridge International College, whose name is Sirojidin Babakulov, and he was very short. He was like this, and he had very thick eyebrows. He was very self-dedicated, and he had very good teaching skills. But when a stranger who comes to our institute and says, who is the best teacher here, would say, that man. The one who is short and has got thick eyebrows, because we cannot imagine any other teacher like that. It's his identity. If you're feeling kind of insecure about yourself and, kind of want people to notice you, I've got some tips for you. Hold your head up. Smile, walk and talk with confidence. It's all that needed for people to say, wow. It's just like in Eminem's song, Straighten Up Little Soldier. Do you remember? Trust me, people will listen while you're talking and watch while you're doing. I've got a personal story. When I was 12 years old, I felt very insecure about myself and didn't even consider myself beautiful. Because I had kind of overgrowth and I was taller and weightier than my peers, and I was trying to find friends who would take me as I am. Then I took the mirror and started talking to the only friend who thought I was good enough. I said, my imperfections are perfectly okay. Imperfection is my gift. Imperfection is your gift. Judges, let them judge. They are allowed to think about you in the wrong way. They are allowed to judge. Trust me, from my personal experience, the opinion of society is nothing. The relationship is everything. Do you know what relationship I'm talking about? It's relationship of you and yourself. What is beauty? Beauty is not a good look. No, it's not. It's a self-realization. It's something that needs to be realized within each and one of us. That's why take 100, 200 pictures of yourself. Hang it on all the walls of your house, and while looking at this person, imagine that this is the person you need to aspire to. I don't have role models. When in the beginning I said, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, I meant you, because you are the beholder of yourself and your life. Thank you. Stop. I want to thank the most beautiful woman in the world, my mother, Nargiza, and the most handsome man in the world, my father, Khairuddin. Thank you.